Hi, my name is Joanne Cotterill, and I'm standing as a candidate for the Midwestern Regional Council for the 2024 by-election. I'm standing for a really specific topic called direct democracy. It's potentially something you've never heard of before, unless you've already seen some of the other videos that have already been released. Feel free to jump on below and watch those videos if you don't already recognize that term. You will have seen in one of those previous videos, not only did I explain why I believe direct democracy will impact on you more than any other issue that you might think is important for local council, but I have also talked about this concept of the four dimensions of democracy, which I call direct, deliberative, diverse, and dreamed. Today, I am answering the common question that I get when people say, "What do you mean by diverse democracy?" Basically, the short version is that while we are all citizens of Midwestern Regional Council, while we're all eligible to vote here, we may come from very different backgrounds, different ages, different sexual orientations, different genders. We may have different cultural or religious backgrounds, different workplace employment, different places that we live. We could be living in Candos or Ralston or Windia, or we could be in Mudgee or Golgong, or we could be in one of the rural areas like Home Rule, or we could be in so many different areas with so many different experiences of how the council makes decisions. And these decisions that council makes will impact on us differently based on who we are and where we live. Now, I don't believe that a democracy is very strong if we make decisions that are constantly disadvantaging parts of our own population. And this can be quite tricky. How do we even know, for example, when we're disadvantaging a particular group, unless that group is aware of the decision, which is why we need direct democracy, and easily able to speak up around that decision, which is why we need to be able to identify when there are subgroups that are being affected. So, diverse democracy relies on the chance for people to directly have a say on decisions, but it also relies on the ability to identify when small groups of the population are going to be massively affected by a decision. And once we do that, we can start working with that group to see if there are ways that we can either make sure that decision isn't made or make sure that decision is made in a way that doesn't have that same impact with that population by consulting with them. Even though we are diverse, we often want to stand together, and that's why the direct democracy model that I have includes in there questions that allow me to identify subpopulations that are being most affected by decisions. If you'd like to learn more about direct democracy, jump on over to the website and follow up there, or keep following through these videos that are released every day as I talk about new aspects of direct democracy.